CarX has received some new updates, and today I wanted to try out the newest car added to the game. Boys, the CarX update that has been out for a while is finally here on the channel. I have finally got round to playing some CarX, and I have come across the new BMW E36 Compact. This is called the Nimble, and it's the newest car added to CarX right now. This thing looks super cool. I am currently on the PTR version testing it out. There's been another PTR update today that is basically fixing a few things with the game, but I wanted to test out this new car right here. Now this thing looks super cool already. I do love an E36, and the Compact is a pretty cool one. I do prefer the normal E36, but this is still something different and interesting. So let's check out some of the body kits. The first body kit we got is the CBW kit. Now this is quite simple. It's like a little extended wide arch kit. It looks pretty good. R&T we've got as well. This is a bit more aggressive. Kind of looks like a track car, to be honest. This looks absolutely mental, especially with that exhaust system in the back. That is crazy, and the huge wing on top as well. X-Street is a very much more simplistic kit, to be honest. It gives off E36 M3 vibes, even though this is the Compact. I don't think there was an E36 M3 Compact. I think it is only for the standard E36, but this does give off M3 E36 Compact vibes, which I'm actually kind of digging. I'm going to buy this one. I do actually like these little kind of, I don't know what they are, little fan bits at the back, the little black kind of blind looking things at the back. They look pretty cool. This is looking a lot better now that it's been lowered with the ultimate tune. This is so much more lower down. I wonder if anybody's actually made some tunes for this car. We're going to have to go and have a look. There is a bunch of tunes already created, so I'm going to just pick one off by randomly. Let's go with 90s 2K24. I'm going to pick this tune and see how well this one does. The fitment is pretty good on it, except the rear. It's quite high on the rear. Not the biggest fan of that, although I do want to change a few things about the car. Mostly the color. Right, I want to change this color. Let's get something better in here. I've gone with like a mint color on this. Now, I think that looks pretty mint, if I do say so myself. I feel like we got to change the rims. As cool as these rims are, they actually come on a good set of rims, which already look really good. But I am going to have a switch up, I think. I'm going to have a look through, see what I can find. These are the wheels that we start with. They're like 5 spokes, and I believe this one here is a 6 spoke. I think I might actually just upgrade to a 6 spoke wheel, and this kind of looks really good as it is. Bump up the back tire slightly a bit more, so it's a bit higher up, I think, just for that ride height. That's looking pretty sleek, I think. Nothing too crazy. This is looking pretty clean. Now, I reckon we get these wheels and we paint them in a chrome color, and it will really stand out. This is looking pretty clean already. I mean, the wheels I'm not so keen on at the moment, but I'm going to keep them for now. They're looking pretty okay. The fitment's pretty good on the front. The rear I'm not too happy about, but I can sort that out at a different time. Now, this is looking pretty clean. I'm not so sure about the wheels. Maybe the wheel height at the back is a bit too high, but I'm going to try it anyway, and we're going to see how well this Nimble handles on this tune that we're using. Oh, clearly there's no online sessions. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Maybe it's the PTR version. I'm not entirely sure. Boys, I'm not too sure about the color of this after all. I think it's a bit too minty for me. I put it into the chameleon color. It's a bit darker now with a like glint to it as well. I think that is looking a lot better. I think I'll take that. I'm going to try out RWYB's Valley Drift Track. This is a custom map, and it is looking pretty cool. That looks like the Red Bull hangar, but let's try out this drift track. E36 Compact does sound good. I'll give it that. It handles very nice. I am playing on controller today, and it does handle very nice on controller. I've never actually played this track at all, but it does flow super well on this track. Maybe just in general, but it flows well. The transition isn't too bad, so whoever made this tune has done a pretty solid job overall, and it's a really nice looking car overall. I actually really like my BMWs in general. There's a great car to choose from. Oh, it handles so nicely. One thing I do wish I did change is the tip of the exhaust. This exhaust tip is absolutely tiny. It really doesn't suit the car, but oh well. I'm going to leave it for now. Let's try and drift around this whole thing on one kind of go. No adjustments here. Just pure drifting. Pure throttle control. Nothing else. I do miss playing CarX. The way the game plays itself, definitely one of the better drift games. You can just jump on, have fun, especially with a controller. There's no real faff around trying to set everything up. You can just jump on, jump into an online session with your controller and have a great time. It's really one of those games that you can just chill while playing, and it's probably something that I absolutely love about the game. There are a few bugs and glitches here and there, but it's fine. The CarX developers hopefully will get everything sorted eventually, but for now the game handles really well. I mean, playing single player on its own is just perfect. It doesn't, there's nothing much better out there. Assetto Corsa is an incredible game, and I do love it, but you can't just jump on and play a session like this with the ease without setting everything up. So I'd definitely say CarX is up there for the best drift game. I would like to make some sort of tier list to see which game is better. Now, I do actually really like that I went higher in the back for the wheels. I feel like, yes, it does kind of look a bit monster trucky, but overall, been doing pretty well. I'm not sure if it's the color of with the car or it's the track that gives off this weird lighting. I'll definitely have to try out another one. I think we try out LA blocks. It's been a while since I've played this track. I really like how easy this car is to control. This tune is great. I mean, playing on controller, granted, makes this 10 times easier than it would be on wheel. But I would definitely have to try this car out on wheel and see how it goes. But for now, just chill drifting on controller with this E36 compact is so good. I really want to get an E36 in real life, but an E36 is pretty expensive over here. And E36 compacts are pretty rare in the UK too. Well, one that's in good condition anyway. One that hasn't been beaten into the ground or turned into a drift weapon, which I would want to do if I got one anyway. This car holds some serious angle though. Feels a bit sleepy on the transitions sometimes. Not always. Sometimes it feels a little bit stiff on the transitions here and there. On these longer transitions, I'm going to say. Unless you really just flick that e-brake, then you can really whip it out wide. But apart from that, this car is incredible. I'm having great fun with it. The setup of the kind of rear wheel being massive does kind of look quite funny when you look at it like this. But also I have noticed for some reason when you use the look around camera, it feels like I'm losing frame rate, which is so strange to me. Why is that a feature in CarX? That should not be a thing. And because I'm playing on the PTR version, I don't actually have my Kino mod anymore, which is sad because I could have underglows and all sorts. But because Kino isn't on this PTR version, I can't use any of those, sadly. I'm going to set myself a little challenge to drift through the car park and try and drift up it as well, which I think is going to be a bit too hard for me, but I'm going to give it a shot. I might have had to come into it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come in at a different angle if I want to make that. What I reckon we do is we come down the road here, send it in there, and then we go upstairs if we can. Although I know it's very narrow in that car park. There's some really cool different drift sections on this map. Little challenges that you can set yourself, but I'm definitely going to try this one. I'm definitely going to have to lower the gears on this. Oh, I've come in way too fast there. Not really holding a drift throughout the whole of that. It was more of a little ramp up and then drift down, but it was kind of fun. Nothing crazy. Definitely could have got that cleaner, I think. Trying to drift up the slope was really hard, I'm not going to lie. I kind of straightened out a lot on that. But there is another little section over here with a garage that I know we can go through. We're going to try that. Now, I think it's that garage there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come from this side over here. Bro, this thing 360 is so easy on controller. Is this what it's like playing on controller? I do play a lot of games on wheel, but playing CarX on controller is actually super fun where you can just do silly stuff like this. Right through the garage and out the other side. That's nice and clean. Slight little close edge gap there. Not close as I'd like. I really would like to hang the car over the edge of that. It's been a great little session in this E36 compact. And I've had an absolute blast whipping this thing around. Although I do kind of want to drift around this. There's some R34s and things just casually parked in here. Would never see that in any car park. We've got one R34. Got a couple of what are they? Oh, there's another 3R. There's a GTR there as well. It's 3 R34s. Oh, 4. I've got damn loads of R34s in there. I think that's enough, boys. The drifting has been super fun, but I'm going to call it there.